Well, the talk is at the coffee shop and it's buzzing in the street about a brand new boarding and a victory that's sweet. We'll draw a line around the wire, the weed and the oil, and plant a brand new flag in the thick Albertan soil. But the lawyers and the chiefs are holding maps up to the light, and the picture that they're painting gives the partisans a fright. 'Cause it turns out when you're leaving, you can't take the whole terrain. The fine print in the history says you're bound to feel the pain. Oh, it's the Swiss cheese province, a nation made of holes. A few blocks in the city, but you've lost the power poles. So track the tree land, the parks and the meaty ground. There's barely enough Alberta left to keep a horse in town. It's a patchwork country, puzzle in the sun. You're looking for a border, but you can't find even one. Treaty 6, 7, and 8, they cover 95%. The First Nations told the Crown that's not where our spirit waits. They say their deals with Canada, with the King and with the law, and they'll keep their land together, the biggest no you ever saw. So you got a tower in Calgary and a house in Red Deer too, but the highway in between them, well, that don't belong to you. You'll need a passport for the suburbs and a toll across the street, while the feds keep all the mountains just to keep the map complete. Oh, it's the Swiss cheese province, a nation made of holes. A few blocks in the city, but you've lost the power poles. So track the treaty land, the parks and the meaty ground. There's barely enough Alberta left to keep a horse in town. It's a patchwork country, puzzle in the sun. You're looking for a border, but you can't find even one. You want the oil in the north? Well, the title's then enough. You want the cattle in the south? That's some other treaty law. You're a landlocked island surrounded by the blue. If you wanted to be independent, you got quite a mess to chew. So hold on to your hat, boys, and keep your lawyers near. The math of separation is the thing you've got to fear. You'll be the king of a cul-de-sac, the hero of the lane, in a 5% Alberta, man, it's hard to find the grain.
Alright, just drop the link and go for a smoke.
As one, from the east to the west where the rivers run, we tell the world we're proud to be free. This land, our land, is all we need. No chains, no fear, no man's command. We hold our ground, we make our stand. Oh, Canada, we stand together through stormy skies and changing weather through love. Strong and free we stay. Oh, Canada, we'll never sway. Might be few, but our hearts are vast. Tougher than mountains built to last. No one scares us, we rise, we fight through darkest days and endless nights. We're no slaves, we won't bow down. Our spirit burns, we wear the crown. Oh, Canada, we stand together through stormy skies and changing weather, true north. Strong and free we stay. Oh, Canada, we'll never sway.
Alright, what's up, YouTube? What's up? She's pretty calm out here. Damn. Oh. What is everybody saying tonight? I'll play this clip since there's nobody in here saying anything.
The escape, the nightmare began not with a crime, but with a lapse in May 1989. Ledger was already a convicted killer, serving time for the brutal murder of a shopkeeper under the guise of a medical visit to a hospital in Moncton. He exploited a moment of relaxed security, either a piece of sharpened metal he had hidden. He picked his handcuffs, overpowered his guards, and vanished into the Springwood. For the next 7 months, the province didn't just look for a man. It lived in a state of paralysis, the longest winter. Ledger didn't flee the province, he stayed. He haunted the woods and back roads of the Miramichi like a ghost. He lived in the rafters of seasonal cabins and empty streets, children were no longer seen playing outside. Men sat on their porches with shotguns across their laps, watching the tree line. The usual chatter of the local diners was replaced by a heavy, suffocating tension. Every snap twig or barking dog felt like a death sentence. During those 21 days as a fugitive, the monster struck 4 more times. His crimes were not just murders, they were acts of calculated cruelty and arson that defied logic, leaving the police chasing a phantom who seemed to know the terrain better than they did. The capture and the legacy, the manhunt ended in November 1989 in the snowy woods near Dowak Town. When he was finally cornered and brought to justice, his trial became a landmark in Canadian history. It was the first time DNA evidence was used to secure a conviction in the country. Ledger was moved to the Special Handling Unit in Quebec, Canada's high security prison, and later to Edmonton, ensuring he would never step foot in New Brunswick again. The final silence, the final silence, the final silence. Monday, March 9, at the age of 78, the man who stole a piece of an entire region passed away in custody. In the Miramichi, there were no celebrations, only a quiet, collective sigh of relief. The monster was gone, leaving behind only the scars on a community that learned 37 years ago exactly what it meant to be afraid of the dark.
Oh, oh really? I don't know about that. What up, YouTube? Oh, I'll see what tonight brings. Oh, I'll if the panel's slow, I'll stay going for, I don't know, 30 minutes or something. If she died, if she dead, I'll just maybe do a live on YouTube. We got 3 lurkers in here. Yeah, it's gonna start pumping out the old oil. So I can save the day and these gas prices down. Let's check some numbers for today. I seen some shit about the U.S. big wonderful bill there. Jack, are you waking up, buddy? You want that to pick you up? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up, dude. Your little arms. Let's get your little arms out here first of all. That way you can swing your hand around. You just need to fold your sleeves a little bit there for you, sir. All right. Don't get too cranky. Don't get too cranky. Oh, bobblehead. Mr. Bobblehead. Yeah. My little bobblehead. Oh, no. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, it is. Jack is a cute bundle of joy. I see you. I see you. I see you looking at me. Mm. What is everybody saying tonight on the YouTube streets? Where's everybody at tonight? Hey, she's only early. It's only early. Where's everybody at, Jack? Oh, I forgot. Moncton. I am in New Brunswick. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Bum, bum, bum. I'm over in PEI. Okay. PEI. Charlottetown, Summerside. That's all I can think of right now. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, I gotta get comfy. I gotta get comfy. Oh, all right, buddy. All right. Hey, hold that for a minute, sir. Get this set up here. Cavendish area. The camping area. We got another guy that's usually around time to time. Can you turn that down like 2 or 3 notches? Did I drop my panel link? Okay. Yeah. A couple times. Cavendish. What area did we go camping in?
Brackley.
Brackley?
It took us a different way around Cavendish for us to get to Kensington to the Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
They didn't want to go through Cavendish, but we went through Cavendish on the way back.
oh yeah. You ready for a burp there, sir, or what? A little bit more. Oh my goodness.
The driving got boring after a few years. Sucked more after they put in the second screen. Used to be a good place to go.
I don't know. Never been there.
That's because any week we go there, they just play shit that we can see anywhere else. When you drive in our town, we don't even go to.
Yeah, is it still open?
Not open.
No, but I thought they were closing that. Where's everybody at tonight? All right, dude, your favorite part. We got to burp you. We got to burp you, sir. Where is everybody at tonight? Switch over to YouTube here and pin my link. Oh yeah, they grow fast. Oh, you're so strong, bud. You're so strong. Message. Well, this is baby number 4 for me, so trust me, I know how fast they grow. I'm an old timer. Oh my goodness. Big stretches. Yeah, well, Chelsea's working on that. Uh, my damn nerves can't take it. Nerves can't take it. Babies freak me out. Oh. She's pretty quiet. Fix this here. I am very curious. You guys make any money off this channel? Not really, no. Oh yeah, you're on Chelsea's channel, but I'm streaming to Chelsea's. Very little money comes from YouTube. We haven't collected anything from it though. I just, yeah, I'll never be famous on YouTube. Never be making enough to stop working. People donate and stuff to us. We've made more money from that than YouTube. Yeah, she's pretty quiet here. She's pretty quiet. Well, my channel just recently got monetized. Well, got monetized a while back, and then they recently just added commercials and all that bull crap to it. But you don't make much money from it. I'm a ballpark away from making 1,000 a month. I actually didn't turn on commercials tonight on my live stream. The last few nights I tried it out, see if YouTube would push out the channel more, but what kind of content running on Facebook? Really? I've never had like a set thing that I've stuck with on YouTube. I just upload. If you looked at my videos, everything I've uploaded to everything. I haven't just worked on like uploading a certain thing or a certain habit or whatever. I kind of upload everything. That's what works for me. I've had a lot of ideas, but I haven't done any of it. Yeah, that's where I get most of my subscribers from. Is from shorts. But YouTube has changed so much since I started YouTube. Like before, you needed 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube. You needed 500 subscribers to have a community page. So now they've changed all that. I think you need 50 subscribers to go live on YouTube now. Which they didn't really reward the channels that you know. It took me a while to get to 1,000 subscribers. It took me a while to get to 500 subscribers to get my community page. And then shortly after I did get my community page, they dropped it down to just a few Didn't need that many subs. But YouTube is trying to compete with TikTok, so not really. I was thinking about doing maybe recently thinking about uploading some crime videos. Yeah, I make a lot of videos of Jack. Well, the last 6 weeks, anyways. I'm pushing a lot of videos of Jack. He's the YouTube star. I'm just the guy that pushes the buttons. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know, there's something like 500 hours of YouTube uploaded every minute. So either YouTube's gonna push it your stuff or they don't. You know, you can work hard on a video and it will go nowhere, and you can upload something that took 2 seconds and it flies. Yeah, that's the thing. Persistence is the key, you know. Uploading, like I said, uploading things that people want to watch, and each video you upload should be better than the last one. And like, to be honest, I don't mean this in a bad way. I am here because I've talked to you before, but why do others come here to the panel? Because I run it as kind of like a coffee shop. Everybody's welcome here. we talk about whatever's on the go for the day, kind of thing. Yeah, you said if I wanted the channel to start taking off or whatever, maybe I'd put more effort into it. But as of now, it's more of a hang out with people, meet people kind of thing. Nothing too fancy. I don't have a book of things laid out in front of me to chit chat about when I start up a live stream or anything. I easily could do that. The key with, I think, the internet and YouTube to get people in here, to keep people in here, is to, like you said, you gotta be talking, really. There's a billion people out there, so there's always something for somebody. It's just a matter of talking. But doesn't matter really what you go on. If some people will like it, some people won't. You're one of these days might work on building up my channel in a different way, but right now I'm just a newbie. We're doing lots of stretches here. Yeah. Everybody's pretty quiet tonight. Oh yeah, I've heard all. I don't know, no worries. I get the whole idea all behind it. I got a million ideas. It's a matter of doing it. Most part, these panels are just for people to come in and just chill, talk, whatever. Sunday night, so everybody's getting ready for work tomorrow. So she's pretty quiet right now, I guess, but you're exercising Jack's legs, and he's just going back to sleep. He's just loving it. You got content on YouTube?
I dropped his link in the chat there.
Yeah, Chelsea keeps an eye on the chat until, well, she's awake anyway. She's we got 7 people in here. Nobody's saying anything other than Mike. We got a bunch of stalkers here, Jack. A bunch of stalkers. What do you guys think about Canada gonna bring down these oil prices? We gotta step up and fix the mess Donald Trump has created here with this fucking oil business. Start pumping oil to the market. Nothing we can do. Yeah. What up, Racer? Good to see you back in the chat. He's just calm as a button. He's just rotating his legs back and forth. Laying here just loving it. My arms are getting tired, bud. Yeah, but it doesn't take 10 plus years to get it into the market. We don't have any real reserves here in Canada. Like Trump's are using reserve oil there now. How are you sending it? Well, I'm not into the oil business myself. How are you sending more oil? Through what pipe? Well, I don't think it's going to go through any pipe. It's going to be put on a ship. Going to be put in a barrel and shipped out like they do with all the other oil. Would be my guess. But I'm no expert. I'm just getting how does it get to a ship? On the back of a truck. Let's see. Let me see if I can figure out some answers for you. Said I like just talking junk. Gets everything flowing.
Jello, that's the only reason you want it. Don't lie.
50% maple syrup.
You're just gonna break it down to get the maple syrup out of it.
Well, that's why our oil's so thick, Jello. Well, that is true, but we already have that.
Why the hell would we truck it to BC when we can ship it right out by boat in New Brunswick?
We already have that in place. It's not like we got to build that or whatnot, you know. All we really have to do is ramp up production. But again, I'm no oil expert or anything like that. How many trucks do you need to send to BC? Oh, in St. John?
They're equipped to handle the biggest tankers.
Yeah, we got the big tankers, ships that from the refinery here in St. John, New Brunswick.
For import and export into the port of St. John.
Yeah, and it is a capacity, yes. I forget. I can't tell anything by what you're showing me there, but the St. John refinery doesn't put out what BC or Alberta does, but I don't think. But
no, but they have a roughly 20 million tons of petroleum products annually. So back to my point of why would we truck it to BC?
Sure, send the tankers, but
and export in St. John.
How is the oil getting there? I am so fucking confused by your statement. Just the same way it always gets there.
The oil refinery? Right down the road from the port?
We're not in Alberta. We're not jammed up like with their pipeline. It's Alberta that needs the pipeline. But either way, if it comes from Alberta, it be put into big tanker trucks, goes to the boats. I don't know if we're at max capacity though.
Port in Atlanta, Canada.
Right.
And it also goes on to say connecting to over 500 ports.
Yeah. Like I said, there's always a way to ramp up production, you know. Sorry, it isn't that simple. What isn't that simple? I think you saying it taking 10 years to get more oil put out there is just a false statement, to be honest. And I don't know nothing about oil, but that don't even make any sense, really. I don't know where you're getting your numbers from. Of course, they can't build an oil plant overnight, but we already have huge operations that are built. Took 5 hours to upload that video. Damn, man. Oh. So you say ship out more oil. Do you think the companies that are making money off? Oh, ah. Well, there's a bunch of other things that would come into play. Okay, demand would be one of them, and the world's demanding oil right now. So you got to put that into play. What are we? Canada is like, what? I don't know. I could be way off, but like third fucking biggest for oil. We should be able to pump a lot more oil, which is Canada. Canada is at max capacity. Oh. Ooh. We can't ship anymore unless we invest billions and billions of dollars.
And the
Yeah,
company
I don't know.
makes billions and billions of dollars every year. So if they wanted to actually put the money back into it, they could.
I think there's
They bring in at least $5 billion annually.
where's that there's been a place that they've been working on for years that's not fully operation yet. I don't think But I think that's what Canada should be doing anyways. Whether it takes 10 years or whatnot, we should be producing. We should be a superpower of the fucking of this world. Well, like I said, I don't think we're. I think if we wanted to ramp up more to produce, put more oil out there, very well could be. I think again, I think it's all about demand. Oh, it might not be something that we can click on like a light switch or do overnight, but that is incorrect. Mark Carney put out a statement today or yesterday about fucking ramping up oil production. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see what AI brings up here for me, boys. Let's first of all, let's see how much oil New Brunswick puts out. How much oil does New Brunswick deal with? So New Brunswick does about 17% of Canada's and provides about 19% of all gasoline imports to the US. Now, New Brunswick has very little aviation crude oil. See, depending on the market, so between 600 to 900 million worth of crude oil, depending on the market. So so they do 320,000 barrels per day there. Gas, 75% of that goes to the US. More EV cars. More EV cars, maybe. Needs to be a balance of both.
As of mid-March 2026, Canada has committed to contributing 23.6 million barrels of oil to the International Energy Agency (IEA) initiative. This is part of a global effort to stabilize prices and help allies deal with supply disruptions in the Middle East. Since Canada doesn't maintain a government-owned strategic reserve, this oil is coming directly from the industry. 2. Pipeline expansion and optimization.
So right there, it actually says we are ramped up oil production of March. So it kind of does happen overnight, I guess. And then there's other things that obviously ain't gonna happen overnight, but so since the capacity has finished in 2024, it's jumped from 300,000 to 890,000 barrels per day. And it says there that is running at about 90% capacity, meaning there's still some room to move more crude. They're talking about increasing the flow to 10% more through the existing pipelines. That would add another 510,000 barrels per day. So I guess in theory, it really does happen overnight, really, with adding more oil to the market. Is it what the world, is it enough to supply the world? No. But it is definitely more oil. The oil sands totally produced in Alberta average roughly 6.7 million barrels of oil per day. That's a lot. So theoretically, they could double that production and triple that number. We are short 20 million a day right now. Yeah, I believe that. Well, that would be in the long term in Alberta. All right. The conversation started out with me saying we can pump more oil to bring down the price of gas. Not that we can fill the orders of the world as of right now. But if we can keep the gas prices from a steady rising, would be good.
I think I understand. The goal isn't just to meet demand, but to stabilize prices by putting more oil out to the market. Let's see here. Supply means prices, while Canada producing more is part of that.
And I'm sure there's not just with Canada, our increase in output does nothing. It is the global market. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If that's the whole thing, Canada's gonna try to put more oil out into the market. Because more is better than nothing. So it's all gonna, it would all help, right? It's like I said, I'm no numbers guy or math guy, but oh, well, if we put out an extra 6 million barrels a week, or I wouldn't say that's nothing, but I don't know. I can. Sure, it may shave a cent off the cost. I don't. I think it's gonna be a lot more than a cent because it's gonna stabilize. It's gonna help stabilize the market where there's oil actually going into the world instead of none. Instead of so they've lost what 20%. So if we can do 5% of that, I'm just throwing numbers out there, but let's see what Carney's plan is. He put out a statement. I'm not sure what his whole plan is, but well, that's just your opinion too. I don't think you're an oil expert. Again, we have private companies that are send this oil. Do you not think if they could send this extra, you say they would not be? Well, it's already proven fact that they're gonna put out more oil, produce more oil. They can already put 10% more through their pipeline, their existing pipeline. I just read that to you. Again, it's all about demand. The thing is, if the companies can get fucking oil from Iran cheaper than they can get it from Canada, they're going to do that. Where they can't get that oil now, they're going to pay more for it. Yes, 10% is just from the pipeline. I'm not saying it's gonna. I'm just saying it's more. You said we couldn't do more, and we can do more. Right, 10% ain't a whole lot. What did I say? It's 500,000 barrels extra a day. So it's something. And then that's just from that one. That's just from that pipeline. And then I'm sure if they wanted to expand stuff, like you said, over time, they could. But overnight, they can do the extra 10% through those pipelines. They can ramp up productions in other places. So I think it is definitely possible. SKI, we're not at max capacity. Well, that one place, the one, it's just depends where you're getting the oil from and how, like, they said that one place was at 90%, which if they added another 10%, be an extra 500,000 barrels or something. They said, I'm just saying we can produce more, which was the whole point of this story. So if that is possible, is it happening? Yeah, it is happening. I just said that. You don't take my word for it. Look it up. Hold on, let me crank this up for you here. Is it Canada's plan to start pushing more oil out to the world market? See what AI says here.
Yes, Canada is currently taking significant steps to increase its oil and natural gas exports to the global market, particularly in response to recent geopolitical instability. As of March 2026, there are three major factors driving this push. One, the IEA emergency release. Canada has just committed to supplying 23.6 million barrels of oil over the next few months as part of a massive 400 million barrel global release coordinated by the International Energy Agency, IEA.
All right, so there's three steps Canada's working on. So if we're pushing out oil and other countries are doing the same thing, then we can bring that market down. I'm not just saying it's all going to be Canada, but Jello, are you out in the garage? Why don't you fucking come up here so I gotta at least have someone to argue with here? Yeah, I'm arguing with myself right now. But it's just like in the States, that they could have produced more oil and they didn't. And that's why Trump came in and said, drill, baby, drill. Let's get the fucking oil out there. Let's get producing. Free Alberta. Yeah, we're gonna sell their oil. We're gonna get some of that money, Jello. We got big plans for Alberta. Big plans. Then we'll increase Myron's old age pension by $10 or something. I'm just saying, everything's possible. I definitely think Canada can be pushing out more oil. And they kind of can, as of right now, they can push out more oil. Is it not enough for the whole market, but that's why other countries are going to step in. And I think it's already been going for a while now where Canada's been wanting to push out more oil to other countries, as we should be, because kind of for years we kind of just been supplying most of our oil goes to the US. And then you get the US saying, well, no, we don't need, so we need to be able to flow to wherever they want that oil in the world. Into the Asia market. Oh, fuck. Look at this guy now. Free Alberta.
Hey. No. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. If we didn't go over to Iran, Canada would have been cutting back more oil production. So now you're welcome.
Well, we already had big plans to start selling it to fucking China anyways.
Oh, fuck. You're going to ramp back your oil again.
Shit. Yeah, we're gonna start selling it fucking all these other countries, but now we're gonna start sending it back to the US there probably.
We got enough oil. We could fucking solve the whole problem overnight, Josh, but we're not going to give up our fucking oil to the world. Fuck that.
Well, didn't Trump open the reserves over there?
Us, yeah. That's American reserves. That keeps my gas prices down. We don't care about Canadian gas prices.
See, we're not set up like that here.
We stopped producing oil today in America. We have enough oil sitting in tanks the last 11 years. I mean, I know that it doesn't seem like a lot, but there ain't very many other places out there that can say that.
11 years. I fucking find that hard to believe.
Look it up. AI your shit.
I believe you. I'm just saying, fuck, man. 11 years. That's crazy.
11 years.
Yeah, but now you guys are already tapping into that, so
we could ramp up another 20 million barrels probably if we want to solve the problem. But nobody makes any money on that, so they're not going to do that, Josh.
Fuck, Trump don't have a way to make money on that fucker?
You make money when the oil is short. You can sell less for more.
Well, that's what
we're making money now. Making money now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those guys don't really want to solve the problem.
problem is though, with the fucking higher oil, the higher everything else is. Fucking hydro, fucking gas, everything.
Right. It
Food.
affects me and you. Affect any of the people selling oil.
Right. No, because they're making more money, like you said. This is why this is just another push for the fucking electric bastards, you know? Another reason why you should be driving an electric vehicle.
Nope. Won't do it. Hey, I gotta stay stress free. I can't be arguing. I gotta relax.
All right, fucking stay calm, stay calm. Well, I only had Mike talking in chat, so I brought up the oil thing. And the only one that got excited about it was Mike. I figured 801 would pop in with something to say about it. I thought we had oil reserves here, but apparently we don't.
Why would you not?
That's a very fucking good question. I see those great big fucking giant tanks, man. I guess that's just for storing it to fucking get it out there. I don't know. Seems like a risky thing not having. Like, if something bad happens, you guys are sitting on 11 years of a way to solve it, where we don't have, something happens to us, we don't have a way to solve it, we're fucked. I could be wrong, but I thought I seen something on the news today about it, so I'd have to look it up. All I fucking know, it just makes sense that on the demand that we could push out more oil. It just logic just says that we could. Now, is it going to be a fucking enough to fix the problem? No, but it. Oh, what up, Youper? Youper, get out in that backyard and start drilling oil.
What up, Youper? Had severe thunderstorms this afternoon, and now I'm in a blizzard warning. But I ain't gonna get nothing compared to Uper, but snowing right now. I have 50-mile-an-hour winds.
I gotta grab a drink.
It was 61 degrees today at 1 o'clock. It's gonna be 17 degrees in the morning. Bullshit. Yeah. We ain't no 15 inches. It's supposed to snow all night.
We got 15 inches so far.
Our problem's gonna be if we got 50-mile-an-hour fucking winds. It's like a fucking blizzard. You can't see shit out there. Bullshit.
Oh fuck. What's it gonna last for a day?
Yeah, probably a couple days tops. Supposed to be 75 degrees Friday, so
Yeah, well there you go, right? Fuck.
just bullshit. Gotta deal with this one more day. Hopefully, fuck, it rained all fucking day. Like I said, now it's freezing. So everything's a fucking sheet of ice. And now we're throwing snow on top of the ice.
Perfect.
Driving anywhere is a fucking motherfucker.
No link. The link's pinned. Don't fucking
No.
tell me you're over in Chelsea's chat again, Uper.
Fuck yeah, that's where everybody hangs out at. There's no ads over there.
Fuck, I didn't even run ads tonight, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, well, I gave up on your channel. I just go to Chelsea's. Thanks,
Fuck.
Chelsea. Thanks, Chelsea. Appreciate you.
I will not tell her when she wakes up. Jack there, he spent most of the day up today. He didn't really sleep. You know, he had a little cat nap.
It is at the top though, but yeah, you can't scroll back that far now.
I'll drop it again. But for some reason, if I just put panel link and drop it, it won't go over to Chelsea's unless I put like, I got to do it a different way for it to go over to hers. Panel link.
It was at the top of hers tonight. That's how I got on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but it wasn't pinned. It was just the first comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But now, now on this, been so much chatter on here, you can't. No, it's in there halfway.
I'll drop it again anyways.
Yeah, you dropped it already once, I guess, but yeah, it's still quite a ways back there.
Mike, you still with us?
Yeah, come up and everybody goes away, man. I should just stay away.
I think the oil talk got Mike got his blood pressure up. Uper.
Yeah, you were right. I was in the wrong place as usual.
Oh no, you were in the right place. Don't go that bullshit.
You know, it's hard being right all the time.
I don't think I can drill oil in my yard. I don't think the fucking dinosaurs ever lived here. So there's no fossil fuels for me to tap into.
Oh, you just got to go deep enough, then curve and head towards Alberta.
Fuck my luck, I'd end up with some fucking paper parchment come out and it'd be in fucking Chinese.
So they do pump some oil in southern Illinois here, but not so much up here. Up here is mainly coal.
Is it?
Yeah, this whole area, you got to buy, when you buy a house or whatever, you got to sign a waiver about mines, because everywhere around here has either been undercut with mines or has been drag lined for coal. So a lot of houses and a lot of towns and everything like that. I mean, you're sitting on top of old fucking mine undercuts underneath of you. So you got to sign a little waiver and shit. So that way, if you ever have a sinkhole and you lose your fucking house to an old mine or something, nobody's at fault. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, your insurance company either, right?
Oh no, yeah, they don't cover it either. But the drag lines used to be big here. The strip mining. I mean,
Yeah.
that was big. That was big here all the way into the early 90s, I think, when they finally.
So yeah, if you guys are using that oil, Jello, for the fucking market, it would last 12 to 20 days.
For what?
All that oil you guys got stored underground there. If you
And the
were to
Federal
supply, if
Reserve?
you were to supply 20 million barrels a day, you guys
The
be out.
world.
Yeah.
We're not, yeah. Fuck the world. If everybody was stopping producing oil, why would we give it to the world?
I'm just saying.
Well, hold on. We fucking sell it, Jello, for $300 a barrel, and then we fucking we made bank. We're producing it, so.
So I think if
Yeah.
you guys just used it,
But they don't want to solve the problem, Uper.
if you guys use, I think it says something like 13.6 million barrels per day. U.S. has about 10 to 12 years.
Right. And that's all. How the hell do you calculate that? I mean, I guess, when you really look at the biggest picture of it, you can say that, but.
Right. Well,
I mean,
I'm sure they got a little.
You're basing that on our last how many years of usage, again, so it might last, but is it going to be $9 a gallon?
Oh, it'd be probably more.
Glad I got a horse.
I hope you got a fucking wagon because we're gonna need a ride too.
Well, I got a chariot. He pulls, well, really, it's a cart, but I call it a chariot because that's what it reminds me of when I'm on it. But shit, have you bought any hay lately? Hell, I might as well just stick with the gasoline.
Right?
Considering I go about, 65, 70 miles to the farm I buy hay from one way. Then an added $20 for the trailer coming back across the river.
Yeah, not as simple as just buying hay, is it?
No. Fucking deer coming in there eating with the horse. He don't give a shit, but walked out there 2 days ago and all of a sudden looked up, seen 3 or 4 of them run off. And then I heard the electric fence boing, boing, boing. And I see all the strands drop. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
The fence ain't on because hell, he won't challenge it this time of year, but so it ain't even plugged in, so they know it too. But fucking cocksuckers knocked my wire fence down again.
Okay, so what I figured out, Joe, we do not have a government reserve for oil. Now, according the reasons why, because we produce way more than we use.
Yeah,
We
I
we
agree.
so we export way more than we use.
But how's your refineries? How long, they got to be able to keep right up with your usage, even if you're selling your excess. So how many refineries do you have, and what's their capital refinery per day or whatever? They got to be storing it somewhere. I mean, it may not be in massive volumes, but
Let's see here. So it just says that from our emergency response of what's going on right now, we're gonna put out 23.6 million barrels to the global market. There is no government tanks to pull that from, so this will come from private industries and shit. And oh, so yeah, so the government doesn't have fucking any oil put away, but the big companies like Irving,
yeah.
Obviously they do keep
Yeah,
their
they've got a storage facility of some kind. Don't even begin to tell where that is, because
well, I know in St. John, like the city I go to, it has a huge fucking, like when you go into the city, you see these big stacks, and they're constantly got a flame burning. And it don't matter if it's pouring, storming, you see that fucking flame coming out. You ever see that flame not coming out? It's time to get far away from that city.
That's usually natural gas, though, too. So that might be a natural gas facility.
Right. There is that there as well. So that could be.
They got to burn that cap off so it don't build up pressure. And yeah, like you said, if she ain't putting out flame, better get your ass out of Dodge.
Global standing. This puts Canada in 3rd or 4th place globally, behind.
I think you've always been 4th.
What's that?
I think Canada's always been like number 4. I mean, they're up there in the top. I mean, Canada produces more oil than Iran does, technically.
Yeah, and the problem really with Iran's fucking oil is it's heavy crude. It takes a lot more to refine it.
Yeah.
I think Canada's crude's a lot better quality.
I agree with Trump. I think they're a bunch of cowards. They need to start driving them ships through there. Fuck it. I'll do it.
Right.
Well, it's
Sounds
pretty
like-
sad when you think them fucking everybody else on the planet they hate, and they're gonna fucking try to control the fucking planet by that straits.
Well, what I don't understand is why don't fucking the U.S. have one of their big fucking ships fucking sitting right there in the corner of that water?
They're coming in there and
We've already killed enough innocent fucking people, and that's what they want. But
No, but I'm sure one of your big fucking U.S. ships there sit there, and if any missiles were coming, that ship would have the capacity to fucking shoot up their own shit to protect any ships. You know, you
yeah,
would think.
I personally, I think they're already on that. They may not be in position, but I think they're already on it. But personally, I don't know. There's a lot of shit flying around, and I don't think any of us know the 100% truth. But I think
No.
I think the cardboard guy, that the next leader, I don't think he exists. That's just me personally. I have nothing to back that up. But how do you put somebody of power in position using a cardboard cutout? I don't think they're as strong as they want us to think they are, but time will tell because I don't know. I have no idea where I really don't. All the bullshit, you can find anything you want to believe out there today, irregardless. Only time's going to tell.
Right. I have no idea about that statement, Uber, but I would only think it would be kind of like any other country. You know, the president gets shot, the next guy steps up. So
Yeah,
I would.
I
There's a
mean,
little difference.
Biden,
For the
fucking,
next guy to step up. I mean, we killed fucking 75 of their fucking top officials or what? I mean,
and took out their most 90% of their military bases or planes, and
that's Israel's mission right now.
well, it's still
Israel's mission.
done. It's still a done deal.
We didn't take out the leadership. That was Israel's doing. We didn't do that.
Well, I seen a statement put out by the UK guy saying that in no way was UK planning on getting involved in it whatsoever, but Iran is attacking their people.
They attack your people if they could. They don't give a fuck.
No, I agree with you. So like,
Which they did. I mean, there was some Canadians over there that got attacked or whatever, but I mean, none of them got hurt or no shit. But
Well, the sad truth of it is that's been a 2,000-year war over there over a piece of land, right? And then their whole belief system is, you got to show me where God told them to go kill everybody except what the same belief they got.
yeah, this war will never end that either.
No, it won't matter. I mean, it comes right down to it. Josh is a true Canadian and we're American, or we're all American, but we're US, and we're going to stand up to what we feel, again. And so you got to give them credit that they're going to stand up for what they believe, even if we think they're wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to run into Canada over a dispute and holler some foreign language and throw a pipe bomb at a crowd of people.
right.
Like I said, that's the other thing either. We feel a little bit different because in the last 40 years, they've been over there screaming death to America, not death to Canada, not death to South America, not death to Europe. I mean, they're yelling death to America in the streets for the last 40 years.
Well, Canada's part of North America at the end of the day. So again, like you said, it's just their vendettas against the United States because of the, our strength and power. And we've disrupted some of that. We just had a bunch of weak leaders. Every one of them, go look, every one of them from hell way back to baby Bush said that something's got to be done over there. And not a damn one of them did nothing.
Did you guys happen to see that video going around of I'm thinking of Charlie Sheen, but it's not Charlie Sheen. The guy that was shot in the neck there, the crowd.
Oh, Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk. There's a video of him now floating around. He put out, obviously, when he was alive a while back, but about that Iran has a fairly strong army, and with their missiles and this and that, and that it wouldn't be a good outcome to go to war with them for the simple fact that they're going to attack and bring in and try to attack whatever countries because they're fucked in the head.
I mean, they've always done that. I mean, that's
yeah, he hit that part right. I agree. He hit that part of it right, but really it comes right down to it. What the hell did he know about all these things?
No, right, and that's the thing with that guy. He talked about whatever.
Right.
Kind of like we're doing. What the fuck do we know? We're all just putting our 2 cents into it.
Exactly. I agree. 100%. I agree. I mean, yeah, we've all got our little, ideas and concepts and theories, but fuck, there's so much bigger shit. And like Jello said, for 40 fucking years, they've been doing this. I mean, we've allowed them. You go and look at it. Fucking Biden or fucking Obama, they flew over there and gave them a whole fucking airline full of pallets of cash and money. Where do you think they're getting money to build these missiles and shit? Right from us, and they hate us.
That's
I mean,
exactly
how asinine is that shit?
That fucking money we gave them back. You damn right, man.
Money, shit, man. And that was cash, dude. That ain't no check that bounced. All kinds of different currencies, too, not just U.S. currency. Fucking silver, gold, fucking all kinds of shit. And
why was that money given to them in the first place?
he said we owed it to him. It was just paying a bill, basically. But I say bullshit. When you got a Muslim president,
what up, Paulie?
Yep.
You must have something to fucking add. You only come up when there's something fucking greasy.
yeah, gay black man. What's up?
What's really greasy is we're getting thunderstorms tonight, and Uper got a blizzard this fucking weekend.
Fuck yeah, I'm at 15 inches right now. I looked, we snow blowed the whole deck off earlier, but again, the wind kind of makes it, you can't really tell, but I guarantee you my yard is over knee deep right now. So I don't really know, but I'm going to say on the downside of the house where the wind is swirling, it looks like about 15 inches on the level. And the vehicles are covered.
Hey, at 3:30 this afternoon, I was in a severe thunderstorm, and at 10 o'clock tonight till 1 o'clock tomorrow, I'm in a blizzard warning.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's happening here too.
I seen that in must have been Missouri when that front went through in one county, so it must be a big county. They were showing that they actually had a tornado watch, and then on the backside, one of the cameras was showing snow going sideways.
Shoot.
Yeah, 50-mile-an-hour winds, fucking bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, that's what they're calling for.
I hope they're wrong here, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a fucking shit show. I can tell you that. So I'm really surprised I still got power.
Yeah, really.
It's a really windy Friday.
It's windy here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't even had a power flicker, which I had one 2 days ago when that big wind went through.
Yeah. I'm grateful. I live on a priority grid, so I'm near a hospital, so usually the power's pretty good over here. But I don't know. They're calling for storms, and then, like Jello said, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So
Yeah, I haven't looked at it recently to see
Same-
what they're.
I think St. Patty's Day is supposed to be like 28 for the high or some shit, something stupid like that. Mm-hmm.
The feel like right now is -8.
Yeah. Ugh. 61 here.
Really?
Yeah. That's they said our high was supposed to be, and we're gonna get our high tonight, and then it's supposed to be, just drop down. The high for tomorrow is 54, but that's gonna be like early morning, and then just drop down.
Yeah, 21 here feels like -8. It looks like the snow band is going to continue. Let's see. Yeah, shit.
All night.
Till Tuesday.
Man, it don't even slow down till 10 p.m. tomorrow night at 53%. That's the lowest I see from now until 10 p.m. tomorrow. And then it looks like it waves off at about 1 a.m. And then 4 degrees.
We had 68 for the high today, 52 tomorrow, and then 27 on Tuesday.
Yeah, so tomorrow's temperature will be 39 degrees lower.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fucking Midwest, dude. But yeah, I saw like Mackinac got like 2 feet. I'm like, shit, Uper's getting beat up there for sure. Like, yeah. Josh was saying he was getting snow the other day as well. A bunch of snow. Fuck.
All going your way, bud.
It's going Uper's way. We're getting the good old severe storms and bullshit.
Stretch is coming in with you, man.
I don't think we'll get much snow. Half an inch, maybe.
Get 3.
I think first day of spring's Friday.
75 degrees.
It's fucking Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, we got 51 here.
And mine says 75 Saturday, then 59 Sunday.
Yeah, 52 Saturday, 63 Sunday. Yeah, 63. No, that's 43. Never mind.
Long way out.
Yeah, it always changes.
Hit the wrong button. Did you hear today that some knucklehead tried to go across the ice to get to Mackinac Island and on a snowmobile
Felon.
at 4:30, because we're still attached to the community. We get notice of that, and somebody had called the head of fire, the fire chief on the island this morning, and said, "Hey, what's it look like coming across the ice bridge?" And he said, "Well, tell your family you love them, get all your documents, make sure you got all your passwords lined up for everything you got." And and then some dumbass tried to cross that. And it's a whiteout, so he drove right into open water on the damn snowmobile.
Sure. I was gonna say I'm sure we'll hear about that one on the 11 o'clock news, but yeah, 11:11. I'll have to catch the replay on it.
Well, they'll go look for him, in them airboats and shit. But still, my God, how do you? So they damn well he had a cell phone. So if he ain't responding to that, you know where he is. And there's a lot of current there too. So even if they found a hole, shit, who knows where he is? He could be in Lake Michigan by now.
It's true. Yeah.
Sad. What a fool.
Some people got more money than common sense.
Dude, that's just plain ignorant, man. They've been riding stupid electric snowmobiles back and forth across there too, which I don't know much about them, but I do know even like my 440, which is, it's an old sled, 440 Indy, but you get in that heavy slush, man, and you better have it to the bar, and you better have that flap bungeed up, or the tunnel will just fill with slush, and you ain't going nowhere.
That's why I stay on the hardened roads, asphalt roads, in the confines of my house. I don't have to worry about that.
The Indies are nice sleds, though. Used to have an old SRB.
I just hope it was some young single man that ain't got no brains, didn't leave a family, or he left somebody behind, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that as a thing, but I guess it would be fucking snowmobile, like Jesus, like the world. Yeah, snowblower. Fucking.
Oh yeah, they got them. They got boat motors, everything. The problem is with these buses and shit and the catching on fire in parking lots, the insurance companies won't touch your fucking boat.
I seen a tractor trailer motorbike video fucking today.
Tractor trailer. How big was the trailer?
It was
A box trailer or something?
no, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't a trailer. It was the back of the bike was the front end of the tractor trailer. So basically, you sat under the hood. Like,
Huh.
yeah, it was something else to see, and like this was probably as long as your fucking Suburban. Like it was quite the bike.
I bet.
Yeah, if I was just hauling shit with it. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
You know who Farm Trucking Asian is?
Farm Trucking Asian? No.
All right.
I mean, I'm assuming a YouTuber.
Well, no, they're part of that street racing shit, right? And he's got an old C10 Chevy pickup with a frickin' built to the hilt big block, and I mean it's a farm truck, and
Okay.
he races, a lot of shit. Well, them guys, they bought this old hearse. I mean, an old like 55, big wings on it, smoked like a bear. They bought this hearse, and then they gutted the seats so their heads were inside the headrest. Fucking cop pulled them over, walks up, and there's nobody driving it because they're recessed into the seat.
They're leaning back.
He didn't have that good of a sense of humor. He told them to get a fucking record or something because they weren't driving that, because they didn't have it legal. They just bought it. But here they had two little eyeballs in the fucking headrests, and well, they ended up putting they built that old hearse, but I just thought it was hilarious. There's some of the shit them guys, when Josh said that about a trike, it's probably a trike, right? With a tractor trailer body on it.
Yeah.
Is that group from I'm sorry, go ahead, Joel.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that a group you're talking about from like one of those shows you put on, like Street Outlaws or something like that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I think I do know who you're talking about. Then
it's an orange C10 pickup with a topper on it.
Mm.
And it'll rip the wheels right off the ground and go. I forget what it runs, but he's always him, and he's with Asian, who is of course Asian, but
Yeah.
they spell it AZN. But they'll go out fishing, and they'll be in a gas station, and here's some guy in one of these supercars, and fuck, he'll eat them up, man, in a street block. I mean, just unreal. But if you look under it, the whole frame, chassis. I mean, it's got tires that are frickin' 2 feet wide, slicks, It's not just a stock C10 with a big motor in it. But them guys do some crazy shit. They put They put some popped up motor on one of them frickin' rascals like an old person would wear, and he went down the track with it. And I'm surprised it didn't kill him. It was just stupid how fast he was going on it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, they come up with all kinds of stupid shit like that.
Oh, I can hear the dog tonight.
You hear him over there?
Is his last name Lackman like mine?
Yeah, it is right now.
Or maybe Owner? You're Gabe's owner, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you're Gabe Owner. Bless you.
Funny thing is, he's laying with his head pointed away from us. So are you turned around too so you can hear him?
Yep, that's exactly how.
Don't turn your back on us, Paul.
The better view.
Yeah, it is. Considering you only got one guy with his camera on, he's a fucking beauty.
Yeah, you don't want to see my cat, but it looks like a pizza combo. One of those little fucking cracker things, the combos.
Oh, yeah. Are you getting better yet, Jello, or are you still sick?
No, I'm still kind of sick. I don't know.
Seems like everyone's catching the bug.
Blood pressure's been through the roof right now. So
Really? Well, you better get some electrolytes in you, man. Come on.
Some Gatorade.
Not that watered down shit either.
I was trying to find that bike, but I couldn't find it.
Oh.
Man, Lil Jack's been so relaxed after his bath.
Heck yeah.
Go. So yeah, I didn't mean to break up I didn't even really hear the rant too much before I came. What were you guys talking about? Like oil prices, or what's the rant or the topic of the night?
Oh fuck, I can't remember now.
We can't go back. You've been around here long enough. We don't go back.
Well, that's true.
I don't know, whatever it was. I was just going against Josh to get everybody riled up.
That's why his blood pressure's high, Josh.
Right. We're trying to
You
keep
thought
that
it was
down.
right, it was Jello. Well, hell, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
What up, Kid Blood?
Hey, Kid
Josh
Blood.
was on this Make Canada Great bullshit, and I've had enough of it.
Oh, surprised he didn't say again.
We were never great the first time.
Yeah, that one.
Just Make Canada Great.
It is great. It's just got a piss poor leader.
Oh no, Carney's the best.
we're gonna come out with blue hats instead of red hats.
Well, that ought to make a statement. That just fucking tells us that, what do you use the fucking donkey too on it, or the elephant, you know?
No, I like a beaver and fucking a moose or something.
Probably.
Like, yeah. A fucking elephant and a donkey. Like, those are the two. I mean, we could have came up with so many better animals. Elephant and a donkey.
Well, the jackass fits, if you ask me. So,
Well, that's fair. It's fair. Okay. See here.
Sleeping his hand up on his face here.
oh boy. Yeah. Man, when I slept like that, I never woke up good.
That's because we got a neck. You don't got no neck yet.
That's true. That's true. I got pretty flexible at that age, ain't they?
Like a little potato head. Yeah.
Yeah.
He liked that one. See?
What's up, Kid Blood?
Yeah. Oh, he's taking a shit on you, Josh. I hear it.
He's waking up a little bit. He's growing. Each one of those stretches, he's growing a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he's what? 2.5 months old now. Yeah.
Yeah, just barely over 2 months, I guess.
Yeah, he was born at the end of January. Yeah. Yeah, about 2 months. Close to 2 months old. Yeah.
Just past the 6 week mark or whatever.
Let's fucking feed him some McNuggets, dude, and all the hormones and shit they put in the food nowadays. They'll grow real quick.
But you get enough hormones out of the breast milk.
I have a beard like yours at like 8 years old.
Well, he would be the 8 at 3.
Like, hey, Dad, can you put on some fucking Barney or whatever kids watch nowadays? Put on some Teletubbies, Pokemon. I don't fucking know.
Oh, fuck. Come up here wearing your American shirt. Fuck. Flashing your
My
shit.
shit's
Hell yeah,
Josh, my
well,
shit's not running right. Hang on, I gotta reboot or something. Shit's not right.
boy, you pissed him off.
He won't be back.
That didn't take much,
That was the fastest rage quit I think I've ever seen.
right? He's looking for his blood pressure medicine right now.
Yeah. Some electrolytes.
Yeah.
I'm about out of those myself. I gotta go get a refill soon. Oh, yeah, I got nothing but nonstop good old college basketball for the next 3 weeks. I can't wait.
Is it?
Starts Tuesday. U of M made it, so we'll see how far they go. Doing fair this year. Got a couple injuries, a little banged up, but they can always overcome.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't follow sports much, but if I'm gonna watch, I'll watch college. I
That's
enjoy
the-
that way
yeah.
better.
I'd say that's the one I follow the most. I would say would be college basketball. Fucking Jello's Illinois ain't looking too bad. He might do pretty good this year as well. He did good last year, so we'll see. But yeah,
watch sports. I don't watch sports, but if I was gonna watch sports, it would have to probably be women's volleyball or something.
volleyball.
It'd be women's volleyball.
Yeah,
Too.
no. See, you still miss something. You still miss something there, Upert. It'd have to be women's beach volleyball. Like,
Well, yeah.
we can't be watching some shit in the gym. We need some bikinis and the sun. Yeah, like,
Yeah, he likes women's gymnastics too. That's
yeah.
Like I said, I've always been a sucker for a female pole vaulter. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Me too. I like the ones that don't let go of it and just slide down. You know.
You'll get no rebuttal with that response. Might be old, but I ain't dead.
It's so windy and snowy, I can't hardly see the house.
Damn.
Well, when I get up in the morning, I'll take a picture and send it to you. I'll step out there
It'll make me feel better.
and it probably will.
Yeah, just send them a picture of the snow. I'm like, that's my truck right there. It's just a mound.
Yeah, I looked out before I came up here. I turned the big light on and looked out there, and yeah, it's pretty. But again, like I said, there's so much blowing. It's just going to be a big drift in the morning.
That's what they were saying for down here when it snows. We get the good old snow squalls because of the winds and stuff. Yeah, I still can't believe that. Like, we have those fucking big ass pileups still over here. It's like, it's crazy. Like on the highways when the snowstorms happen, there's still like those big ass pileups. I don't know how people can't figure it out, or just is really that bad and just comes out of nowhere, fucks everybody up. I don't know.
Well, the sad truth is there's so many truck drivers that get involved, and wouldn't you fucking think they'd slow that son of a bitch down, not just go into a whiteout and pile drive 40 cars?
Yeah.
I thought you went to change your shirt.
I didn't have any maple leaves in the closet, so I had to stick with this.
He used them for kindling in the wood stove last time he had to light a fire.
I thought it was when he ran out of toilet paper.
It's too expensive. I wouldn't do that. The tariffs are too high.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I paid a motherfucker to come rake them and back them all out of my yard, every one of them. Fucking maple leaves.
I burnt mine and it smelled like waffles for like a week. It was amazing.
Well, they didn't smell like maple syrup, did they?
No, it smelled like burnt, disgusting waffles.
Good fuck.
Sap's running here in Maine. I don't know how about you boys.
Well, last week everybody here was getting all gung ho, getting ready. We kept getting them thaws and freezes, and well, we had a guy. He's got a camp, and he had everything set up. And he called today. He tried to get out there yesterday before the snow, and there's a stretch of snowmobile trail along the lake shore. He got fucking stuck in there, and he said it took him 2 hours to get out of the first spot. He didn't go 100 feet and buried it again.
Oh man.
So he stuck out the fucking camp. My partner called me. I said, fuck, what's the sense in driving out there? It's just going to plug up. So maybe after that, I told him when the dust settles, I figured it was over. Fuck. I didn't figure we'd be in the woods again this year, but I guess as soon as this blows over, we're going to go after it again.
We got a big melt going on here. Fuck. Rivers and lakes are fucking ice is thin.
Yeah, they pulled our, they shut our international ice bridge down because there's too much slush out there, even though that ice is still plenty thick. That solar, when it was out, man, that sun melted a lot of shit around here last week.
I was gonna say it was pretty sunny today as well over here, but yeah, it was really sunny last week. So I'd imagine it'd be coming to an end soon.
Look at that. I got a notification. Matt's having a premiere tonight.
Well, he texted me
Where's-
earlier today. Fucking, I don't know what time it was. It was early. He was like
Yeah,
putting
like
out a video soon, and then he didn't put it out until fucking 10:30. I was already live when he put it out, but he said it took 5 hours. He wrote in chat that it took 5 hours to upload or something.
No shit.
Yeah, he's been showing me these AI generated videos where he's catching some nice fish. That's all AI.
Yeah.
That's sorry, Matt.
Yep.
Shit,
Hey,
I'm
Dad.
Josh,
way,
that shit's
I'm way
AI.
behind, Kid Blood. I should be doing that. Of course, it'd take me till next year to learn how to use it, but
All you do, Euper, is put in your picture of you with the fish, say, make this 10 times the size it is in my hands, and it swimming around, and then boom, it's done.
The only problem is Euchre won't be holding a fish when he says that.
right.
The other hand.
I wonder if I could do that with my pecker.
You could like turn your fish.
There's an
There you
AI for you.
There you go. Absolutely. You could do that.
You could turn your fish into Barbara Streisand.
Believe it or not, I worked at that bait shop, and I still fill in now and then. Well, I was over there by his house where I ice fish, and he asked me, and so I sent him a picture of a bucket with some perch in it. And he said, "Oh," and then he said, "You really think you're something?" Well, I sent him that picture, and immediately he came back. He said, "That ain't real. That's AI." So then I bombed him with about 10 pictures right in a row, and I said, "Just tell me when you've had enough." Funnier, we laughed our ass off. He's a great guy. And then I had to tell him those 2 fish came right out of his backyard, which they did. So
Are you gonna wake up? Are you gonna wake up?
and I'm going to break a myth. This is my opinion. I'm entitled to it. That biggest fish I had mounted, so I took it right to the taxidermist. He said, "You want the meat?" I said, "Hell yeah." So he skinned it. Everybody says them big ones aren't worth eating. Bullshit. That fish came out of real cold water, and both of those fish were excellent eating.
What kind of fish was it?
Northern pike
No, was it in Superior?
and Huron.
Huron, yeah.
And in the winter, you won't catch them like that in the summer. They go out, they're deep. You can catch smaller ones, eating size, they say, but
Yeah.
you're pretty rare to catch a 20+ pounder in warm water. They go deep and they eat trout, and again, that's the thing with they're trout eaters, whitefish eaters on that end. We're over here, they're on the other side of the island. They're more eating perch and walleye and even smaller pike. I've had them come in and attack a pike that I had hooked.
Yeah, so they got the walleye in the river over here. That's what people fish. I don't know if I'd eat it, but it's there.
Well, I fished that a lot in the late 70s, early 80s, and we always gave them to a guy who smoked them, believe it or not. We used to fish the Trenton Channel a
The
lot too.
zigzags were always wet.
Yep.
Josh, your ceiling is awesome.
You like that?
I love it, man. Wow.
That's why Jello don't eat his fish. They're too damn big. They're probably so full of mercury and toxins because they're so old. I mean, I've ate a lot of fish out of this water and it never bothered me one bit. We've had mercury warnings here for shit 35, 40 years.
They just, our river over here, they just released the restrictions on it. It was, yeah, you weren't supposed to eat any fish out of that thing, but now they say it's cleaned up, and if you believe them.
Well, that was the Osabo and the Tittabawassee Dow Chemicals upstream, and yeah, I like he said, I still wouldn't eat fish out of that, even if they okayed it.
I see.
You know what they say cleaned up a lot of it?
What's that?
Those fucking Asian carp.
Yeah, and the zebra mussels have clarified Lake Erie, and you know that a lot of the invasives. It's amazing now they've changed the ecosystem.
Yeah, I remember when they'd close the beaches down because there would be so many of the mussels. And fucking you know where would be a good place to fish? It's called the Rouge River. You ever hear that, Uper?
Yeah, we pronounce it rogue though, but yeah.
Yeah, now Rogue River. There was some great fish coming out of there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Probably
some really nice steelhead too. Really nice steelies in there. Now, that's one thing I'll say. I've grown up in Michigan. How my grandma took me fishing when I was using the top tip of a damn old cane pole. So, I mean, fishing's been a big part of my world my whole life. And shit, I've been blessed to live in Michigan because I've got to chase a lot of species of fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to fish for a lot of fish when I was younger, but now I just catfish. They're the biggest fish around here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone broke the record last year for the biggest catfish caught over here. What's it? Open something catfish with anybody? Open mouth catfish?
Never heard of it.
No,
I forget. Channel cats and flatheads or shovelheads.
Flathead. There you go. Flathead. I knew it was something with. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it was a flathead.
We don't have any blues.
Probably was a Canadian over there visiting.
Probably.
In the legal image.
The son of a bitch speared it. He didn't even catch it. He speared it. And
yeah, well, the record probably didn't count if that was the case, Josh.
Oh, no matter. He lied. He frickin' said he caught it on 4-pound test on an ultralight, and typical.
And then they're like, "Where are you from?" And he's like, "Canada." And then they just threw it back in the water, just tossed it back in. Yeah, no, sorry.
And they waved the metal detector over it. It had 8 pounds of lead in it.
Oh, shit.
It had 8 pounds of loonies and toonies.
Hell no, that's money, man.
Yeah.
I think it's funny you say that, though. You'd probably be surprised at what some of them great big fish actually suck in. You know, remember the movie Jaws? They pull a license plate out.
Yep.
Well, I think it was like last year or whatever, that guy cut that one open in Maryland or whatever. And fuck, man, it had a fucking dildo in its belly.
Jesus.
Ain't that crazy?
What the fuck?
That's- was it a swordfish?
It was a blue catfish.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I
that's
seen one that at the
Oh,
grocery
dildo in-
store had a watch. There was a
watch?
story about a watch being in a fish.
Well, there's even more of an amazing story, Josh, of a man being in the fish, and his name was Jonah. And that story you can find in the Bible, good sir.
Yeah, but understand this. Before he was digested, he was only pale white.
What did he call?
He didn't taste good because he got spit out.
Yeah.
It was a swallow catfish. How you doing, Cheryl?
Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, some freaking gay bastard fell in the water with a strap on, ripped off, and catfish ate it.
Mm.
Fucking sick.
I wonder if it was on. That's a good one, Cheryl. Vibration brought the catfish in. Berkeley will have one coming out next year.
Probably thought it was like a big worm or something.
I guess I do kind of remember a story of Matt telling us he fell in the water. So
Must have fell right out of his back pocket.
The bad thing is it smelled like shit then.
Well, I wasn't talking about the back pocket on his pants.
God, he ain't even here to defend himself.
I guess I should have said prison pocket.
Yeah, I'm sure it was too. See what you did, Jello?
Jello, didn't you say you caught like 5 fishing poles or something one time? Was that you?
Jello. He hogged
Yeah,
the
I
whole
think
tree in.
yeah, it was more than 5 fishing rods, I think.
I had like a tree. Yeah, it was a log or something with a bunch of fishing poles on it.
I thought I had 100-pound catfish that day.
I bet you did. I've hooked logs in current and really had to wonder because you'd lift it up and the current would grab it and boy, it'd just go. You're like, holy shit, man.
Yeah,
And
this
then it
was
was
in
a
the
log.
This was in the current at the power plant, so I was pulling it up through that shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever pulled anything else that was weird aside from like a log or something? Anything out of the ordinary? Trash, clothing,
I don't know. I reeled in a tire all the way to the boat one time.
tire?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I've never caught a boot.
No. I've seen like those people who go out with those big ass magnets and they'll drop them in the water and like troll the lake or whatever. See what they come up with. A lot of them like find guns and stuff.
I did that for a little bit.
I did too.
With the magnet?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I got a 500-pounder. And the bad thing was we were on a crib dock, which is with the piling. I told my little grandson, whatever you do when it gets close, hold your arms straight out and pull it up. Well, that son of a bitch stuck to that steel plating and we drug it all the way to the top. I'm going to tell you what, I finally got it off of there, but that was hell. I think you could lift a damn small boat with it. It was only a 500. I knew better than to get a 2,500, but
Mine stuck to the bottom. Mine stuck to the bottom of a bridge.
Oh no.
You know, I dangled it over the bridge and I started swinging it back and forth so I could throw it way out there. You know, instead of just tossing it, I was just swinging it. and it come back around and it fucking must have got close to the bottom of the fridge. It went thump.
Well, yeah, that's basically gone at that point.
Yep, she's still there today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I actually thought about tying it on I got a power anchor on the pontoon on the back, you know, with a cable. And I thought about dropping it down and, you know, leaving it up 6 inches or something and just floating around and see what the hell I'd find, like out where they got a rope that they swing off out there in one of the bays, you know. There's probably some junk underneath there. Who knows? Because there's always people out there at that rope.
Car keys or cell phone or something. Yeah. Yeah.
They're always half drunk or mostly drunk. You know, there might be 5 pontoons tied up. The problem is after they climb up that bank a half a dozen times, there's a rope with knots. That bank is like freaking clay. So it's slip slide. You ain't going up it without the rope. And it's not a short, it's probably a 30-footer. So I've seen a lot of girls try to get up it, get 3/4 of the way and lose it and fall back in the lake. You might as well just go get on the damn boat because you ain't getting back up there.
It sounds fun though if you do get up there.
Oh man, we'd sit out there because it's in a good fishing area too. So we just sit there and laugh our ass off at them, and you know they jump off and they swing off. They do it all, hoot and holler, and away they go. But I'll bet there's some shit on the bottom there. I know I could find a bunch of rods like Jello did, because hell, I've heard them guys perch fishing and cut the rod down and a frickin' pike or something comes along. You just hear a bang, bang, and then, oh, man, son of a bitch, here goes my fishing pole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many times I walk by guys out there fishing and they're just leaned up on a rock or something. I tell them, I'm like, hey, you better tie that down.
No, man, I got it. Thanks, though. And then they lose their fucking pole, and then, told us so.
Well, I always used to lighten the drag up so light that if there was current, it'd pull some line, you know, or if there was enough current that I had to anchor it, I just reel it in if I had to take off for a minute. Because, yeah, we were catfishing one night, 3 of us, and me and my brother-in-law and his brother. And so we're sitting there. Well, he walks around and he's got this little metal thing, pushes it in the soft dirt. He's like, hey, I got to use the bathroom, watch my rod. Well, hell, his pole's down there about 30 yards from us, and all of a sudden the bell tinkled. We looked down there because it's dark. We looked down there. The rod folded in half. The metal thing fell over, and it was gone. He come back. He's like, what, you sons of bitches? And my brother-in-law goes, hey, I think you got a nibble. But we started casting, and we ended up hooking the line and got it. And it was only about a 5-pound catfish, but it was big enough to jank his pole out and take it out the river.
It's pretty good. Did they do the dyeing of the green dyeing of the river over there yet, Jello? Did I miss that? Or is that gonna
When's St. Patty's Day?
It's on St. Patty's Day. Perfect. I was hoping I didn't miss it. I watched it live one year and I couldn't remember if it was on the Sunday or if it's on St. Patty's Day. Perfect.
I think
I'll check it out. I'll look it up. I know it happens sometime. I know they had the St. Patty's Day parade over here today.
Did they?
They did. It was a good day for it, though. I mean, they couldn't have picked a better day for weather-wise, compared to tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, they had the St. Patty's Day parade. I like watching I didn't know about it. My one buddy who lives over there, he told me about it one year. They throw all the dye in the river, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I just happened to pawn it up on YouTube.
it's Saturday.
Oh, it was on Saturday. Okay, well, I can fast forward to the good parts then, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. Like, I would probably go check it out if I was in the area.
Yeah.
Dye the fucking river green, man. The Boston Tea Party or something. The old one, not the new one.
Well, you remember back in the day when the country was tough and not a bunch of pussies, and the holiday was on the day of the holiday.
Yeah, yeah. Now we got fucking Black Friday in the beginning of November, and
Right.
like holy fuck, like that really like ran away like with you know, I don't know, within the past 5 years, you know, it'd be like okay, maybe it's on like Thanksgiving now, and now it's just I literally saw Black Friday commercials before Halloween. I'm like, there's
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
fucking way,
Yeah.
no fucking way, man. Yeah, like I'm sure all the Easter shit's been in the store like day after thing. You know, what's the shit? Valentine's Day.
Well, that was fucking Brandon putting the fucking Halloween shit on, the last day of September. I'm thinking, what in the fuck are you
Oh
doing?
yeah, way too early.
31 days. What do you fucking put your Christmas tree up November 1st or,
Yeah, I'd say no earlier than like day after Thanksgiving maybe.
Yeah, tradition here was to go take the family out the day after and cut a tree.
Yeah, go get a tree.
I think we're gonna come out with the White Friday.
Yeah, and let's make everything like more expensive. Hike up the prices on everything.
Oh, well, it should be Trump Friday. Fuck yeah.
Trump Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. Let's hike it all up.
Goes perfect with Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But instead for 2 for $1, now they're 2 for 10.
Right.
Jello's right though. We've got an authentic Mexican restaurant, and that's what it is. Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then one of the bars still has a Friday fish fry.
Yep.
Well, especially around this time of year, right? It's like around Lent. There's always like a fish deal going on somewhere. Or is that over?
Me and my grandson went out there a couple Fridays ago because we helped a lady out of the ditch, and she shows up with these, a fucking gift certificate basically to the bar out there, and it's a bar restaurant, but we ain't been there in a long time. So hell, we rolled in there on a Friday night, and it was like $18 a piece. But holy shit, dude! All the fish you can eat. There was homemade coleslaw, homemade bread. I mean, we walked out of there, and I'm like, dude, you can't eat out for $18 anywhere with that kind of food. So no wonder the parking lot was full. We waited across the street till a group came out.
What kind of fish was it?
It was cod, actually.
Oh, dude, I'd have fucking all you can eat. You said?
Yeah, it was very well done too, man. They had the oil hot enough; it wasn't greasy at all. They had a really nice batter on it.
I would have skipped breakfast and lunch that day. Smoked a couple joints before I went in there. Oh man, I'm getting my money's worth. Oh fuck, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, we still got some money on them cards, so we'll probably hit it again on Friday night here in the future.
Love coleslaw. Did they have the fries to go with it? The chips?
Actually, French fries, yeah, and we didn't even eat all of them because again, the portions, it's not like most places. I mean,
yeah, give me some tartar sauce and fucking let me
sauce.
loose. Let me loose.
Like I said, I was really shocked. I buttered up a slice of that bread and fuck that. Somebody homemade that shit. That they didn't buy that in the damn store.
The fish nice and crispy. That the outside.
Very crispy. It was perfect, dude. I couldn't ask for a better. And again, cod, in my opinion, is probably the lowest on the totem pole, but that's what they got access to, So.
Yeah, it's usually what most commercial shit's made from, and it's good. It's good.
Yeah. No, we've bought frozen cod before and chunked it up and made tacos out of it.
Yeah, fish
stuff
taco.
like that a lot, cilantro, and we got a sauce we put together for dipping, and
Yeah, I'm not a huge fish guy, but I did enjoy some fish tacos for sure. Like you said, with the sriracha,
Mm-hmm.
nice little spice to it. Yeah.
Yeah, little kick.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's been on this kick of making sourdough bread because you know how that is. You activate it and you keep a jar in there.
Yeah. Get the starter kit or whatever.
She took like two wooden rulers and laid them on the counter. Took a roller and rolled them out really flat and cut it up. Put them on a cookie sheet and made some frickin' chips and different, garlic on this batch and some salt and pepper and different stuff. And man, it was killer. I'm like, shit, let alone the bread that's making it. So been eating a lot of sourdough bread lately.
Yeah.
Which don't really help when I got on the fucking scales tonight and I'm 231 pounds.
You gotta take the sourdough out of your pockets next time. You know?
Heaviest I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, I'd say about the same for me, but I'm well into the 195 to 200 range now myself. But yeah, I'd say that's about the biggest I've ever gotten was 230. I was like, oh fuck. And then just naturally kind of went down. I didn't really do it. I mean, so I guess it was a good thing or a bad thing. Well, if you just knock out soda and bread, that's all you really need to do.
That's the key, right? Get rid of the carbs. I lost the last time years ago, there was a group of us. I was at like 225 and I just cut back on the starches. Like you said, potatoes and no pastas and shit. I was down to 212 and really like 6 weeks maybe. And like you said, I don't drink much soda pop. I drink coffee and water, but
well, yeah, I was gonna say if you can stick to it, then just stick to eggs, meat, fish, fruit, coffee, and water. Yeah, if you just stick to those things right there, you'll really lose some weight quickly if you just stick to that.
I think my main problem is more than anything is we grow a lot of potatoes, and so in the summer we're cooking on the grill. There's always a big old baked potato on there wrapped in oil, and
So I tell people like I can't gain weight. I do the weight gainer. I'm like, yeah, just eat like a fucking diet of potatoes for like a month. You'll get some good, put some weight on.
Well, when I was younger, I could eat all that shit, but I was so active it didn't matter. I burned it up. I burned more calories, especially when I was a logger. Shit, I could eat like a horse and never gain a pound.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I ran about 187 to 192. I literally varied about 5 pounds up and down a little, but I stayed there. And I don't know, 5 years ago, I got up into the upper 190s, crept over 2. And like I said, here I am today. I'm like, holy shit, man. No wonder my back hurts carrying this frickin' tire around all the time.
Right back. I gotta go grab some.
All right, last smoke. I'm out of here.
Holy crap, I guess it's 12 a.m. All right, I'll have one more with you, Jello. I'm out of here too.
All right.
Shall leave before Paul comes back.
Fuck yeah. I literally actually just pulled out a cigarette and was getting ready to do the same thing before I had to get up. So, it's just the 3 of us.
Well, I guess we get done. I'll go watch Matt's premiere, give him a thumbs down, and I'll tell him that, what Kid Blood, I'll just tell him that's all AI bullshit. Quit it.
Right.
Yeah, we should all just go over there and make that comment. I did that to this one kid or this one guy, and I kept telling him his videos were AI. So me and a bunch of other people did that. So he started doing these videos where he'd be like, "This is not AI. Look at me wiggle my fingers. AI can't do this."
I think I've seen one of his videos. No.
Frankie McDonald. That's the guy's name. He does like these weather reports. He lives in Nova Scotia. Yeah, look up Frankie McDonald, M-A-C Donald. Yeah, look him up. He's absolutely amazing.
Picking on the Canadians again. Huh?
Well, not only yes, not only a Canadian, but some might consider him. He's a good guy. I like him. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I trust me. Listen, I'll just warn you though. If you do look up his videos, you watch one, you're gonna be fucking. I'm telling you, you're gonna be addicted. So I fair warning. You know, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, you're gonna love it. You know, so just be prepared. He's a good guy, though. He's talking about Nova Scotia Fest 2026, and I may be coming to your land, Josh. Watch out.
They ain't letting you in. You're from Detroit.
It's true.
You ain't crossing that brand new bridge, buddy.
I was literally getting ready to say not going across the Gordie Howe, at least. I'm not too far from the Ambassador, though. About 10 minutes away, 10, 15 minutes away from the Ambassador. So go over to Windsor, make our way in through there. Or what's the place? Fucking Peely Point or Peely Park?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it's called, yeah.
Believe it or not, we went over there in the 70s frickin' smelt dipping.
Smelt dipping. Okay, I had to cut me for a second. Yeah.
Fucking no problem crossing the border back then. Fuck. Buy a Canadian fishing license and.
Yeah, I'd say after 9/11 is when it really tightened up for sure.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot. What would you say? Well, I guess getting back into the United States isn't so bad opposed to going in. I don't know.
Shit, man, we had
They're both pretty bad, honest. I mean, I would say, yeah.
Well, we've got a place where a lot of big boats come into the marina that's called Yacht Haven, and I've seen them be fucking really. Wow, I was like, whoa, dude, pretty fucking crude. That was Border Patrol and Homeland Security, and I mean, they were making people get off board and asking permission to board with a fucking assault rifle, or
Sheesh.
So they'd board, make sure they weren't, because again, maybe somebody hijacked them and it's an old couple. They'd step off the boat and fuck, they were boarding every vessel that came in like it's serious business.
Gotta
rude.
keep that.
I've never seen such rude people, man. I should have filed a complaint. There's no sense in treating people like that. I mean, you gotta. It's just stupid how I've seen it go down. They're basically, if you brought a Canadian vessel in here, they were basically treating you like you were guilty of something until they found nothing,
Goddamn tyrants.
Yeah, they were, dude. I should have filmed some of it, but I really should have.
Yeah, it's bullshit. You only treat people like that when they give you a reason to,
Well, we pulled in there one day to load at the boat ramp, and they walked over there, and I'm thinking, the fucking boat's a Michigan registration, blah, 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 and they start asking questions, and then they asked permission to board. I said, absolutely. Well, then they look on the tag in my boat, and it says, gives you the weight and then 9 persons. And so they looked right at me. They said, you got 9 life jackets on this vessel? I said, I'm sure I do. They're underneath the seats in them pockets. There's some up under the nose. And I think there was 11 in there because some of them were like kids. But yeah, they told me, well, if that plate says 9, you got to have 9 on board. I'm like, I got 2 people in here, just being really sticklers. And I'm thinking, you got better things to do. That should be a Coast Guard thing. Not,
Yeah.
How you doing, Adrian?
Hey, Adrian.
Well, it's late for him to we're 5 in the morning. Adrian.
Well, I appreciate all you guys coming up on the panel tonight. I'm sure we'll find some other trash to talk about next time.
Indeed.
That's a fact. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Guys, take care.
Later.
They were quick.